Damn.
Hello dear, you've reached Managing Malaya. I can...
Damn. Pasta. Can you do the pasta? From Long Island coming to New York.
This Uber call is being recorded. 95900 is not available.
Yeah, the Uber driver, I'm in a parking Land Rover. Please call me and come over. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe.
45 minutes, much better into town on the lower deck. The west side, the best of it out. Deegan's going to be your Bronx winner. Lincoln, no more than a few minutes in, still about a 20 to 30 minute outbound ride from 11th Avenue, so you stay with 9th. Outbound Holland,
It's an innovative dining experience that's completely changing how we do dinner. With Wonder, you can browse a huge selection of restaurants, including local favorites and exclusive options you won't find anywhere else. I recently tried Wonder in Westfield, New Jersey, and it's been a game changer for my family. Everyone gets exactly what they're craving: burgers, pasta, tacos, you name it, all in one order. The meals arrive perfectly cooked and ready to enjoy, making dinner stress-free. You should definitely check it out.
Check out my True Oldies channel in the car at 92.3 FM HD3.
Like, share, subscribe.
Dallas is winning this week, Way!
Shannon's True Oldies on Odyssey. Powered by River Spring Living.
And now your AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Meteorologist John Furyk now with this live report.
A breezy, cool afternoon, but we do have plenty of sunshine out there. Temperature generally topping out in the upper 50s this afternoon. It's going to be a little bit chilly tonight. The breeze should subside. Mostly clear sky down to 44 in Midtown, of 30s in many of the suburbs, and there could be a touch of frost in some of the outlying spots. And then tomorrow, sunshine. Again, a chilly start, but a pretty nice afternoon up to 62. We'll warm up a little bit over the weekend. Clouds on Saturday up to 65, and Sunday we're up to 70 with some sun. Does look like we'll see some rain Sunday night, maybe a couple of showers left over on Monday. Right now, it's at the bar 58 and sunny, going up to 59 in Midtown. AccuWeather meteorologist John Furyk on New York's weather station, 1010 winds and 92.3 FM.
Yeah, we learned today that legendary screen star Diane Keaton died of pneumonia. That's according to her family, reportedly in a statement to People magazine. Yeah, the Hollywood staple died October 11th, as you know. The family issued a statement saying, "We're very grateful for the extraordinary messages of love and support." Went on to say Ms. Keaton loved her animals, and she was steadfast in her support of the unhoused community, so any donations in her memory to a local food bank or animal shelter would be much appreciated, the family said. Keaton, born in L.A. in 1946, got her breakthrough at age 26 in the role of Kay Adams Corleone in the Godfather franchise. She would go on to dazzle us with her comedic performances in The First Wives Club, where we have Father of the Bride, The Family Stone. Also got a 1977 Oscar for Annie Hall. Did we not love Diane Keaton?
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins,
Head
if
west
left
on
untreated,
West
can lead
Sunrise
to
Highway.
swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, even worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Vein Treatment Centers offers plans that treat and cure the condition.
Let's take
not just cover up.
I-495
Grab your
west,
phone,
Queens
take down this
Midtown
number,
Tunnel,
and call
Queens.
800-809-7989. That's 800-809-7989. When you call, you'll get free information. Free information on how you can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well. Your vein problems will not go away on their own, and in time can lead to major health issues. Call Advanced Medical Vein today for free information on fast and easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. Call 800-809-7989. That's 800-809-7989 today.
Hey, if you haven't seen the Humans of New York installation down at Grand Central, you might want to get over there before it's gone. Wraps up Sunday, everybody.
Here, New York has completely transformed the Cabernet Station into a work of art. To me, it's a beautiful love letter to my city. The exhibit in Vanderbilt Hall is made up of portraits of New Yorkers and their stories, also projected on the station's 50-foot-high marble wall.
The entire station has been transformed. You really can't avoid it.
The artist, Brandon Stanton, said Dear New York is by people, for people, and about people.
And by being here, you are a part of it. And so I would love for as many New Yorkers to be a part of it before it closes on Sunday as possible.
Marla Diamond, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM at Grand Central Terminal.
Meantime, they're honoring the late Apple co-founder Steve Jobs with his own $1
Turn
US
right
coin.
on Sunrise
US
Highway.
Mint will put it out next year. It'll cost it $13.25 when it goes on sale. The coin depicting the
In 400
as a
feet,
young man
make
sitting in
a
front of
U-turn
Northern
on Sunrise
California
Highway.
landscape. His posture and expression supposed to show how this environment inspired his vision to transform complex technology into something intuitive and organic as nature itself. And what we got? Apple. There you go.
Make
It also contained the Steve Jobs Make Something Wonderful inscription, which is the name of his book. That was published 2 years ago, which features a collection of his writings and his interviews and speeches. Jobs died, as you know, of pancreatic cancer in 2011 at the age of 56. Hey, forget a penny for your thoughts. Some retailers say they'll take a penny for their cash register. They're running into problems as the U.S. Treasury winds down production of the penny.
Some retailers have
Make
run out of
a U-turn on
pennies.
Sunrise Highway.
So they're urging customers to pay with plastic or a phone payment debt. Others are rounding their transactions to the nearest nickel. Wake Forest University economics professor Robert Rabel supports the end of the penny, a 1-cent coin that costs 4 cents to make.
Even if we could produce the penny for free out of thin air, it's just a waste of our time. And our time's valuable. Time is money.
Several Federal Reserve Bank sites have already stopped fulfilling orders for pennies.
You know, I wonder if we should go and start dumping our leftover pennies in those little star coin machines at the grocery store before it's too late. Did you hear what Jeep is doing with Monopoly money? Yeah, they're letting people trade their Monopoly money for $500 off their new Grand Cherokees. How about that? It's a promotion between Jeep, the toy maker Hasbro, and McDonald's. You can bring your little colorful bills.
Turn right on South Ocean Avenue. Then turn right on Sunrise Highway.
And they'll swap them out for $500 real dollars to be put towards the purchase of a 2025 Jeep Cherokee. Now, along with the Monopoly money, the promotion, 10 free Jeep 4x4s are prizes hidden among the Monopoly McDonald's game stickers. They talked to one sales manager at a Jeep Chrysler place that says folks are making good use of that Monopoly money. I think the colorful toy money has been used for just about every Jeep sale they've made this week. Okay, so we're a little more than a month out from Thanksgiving, and the ages-old question has already started. Why did the turkey cross the road?
It was trying to get to the other side of the road, of course, but unfortunately didn't make it. A Minnesota man says his uncle...
On the road, on the side of the road, there was a fully formed egg inside.
He had an incubator and decided to try it.
Went to bed, and the next morning, sure enough, it was fully out.
They called her Tiny the turkey, and Tiny quickly became part of the family.
She follows us
around. But now Tiny's not so tiny anymore, so they brought her to a bigger property so she can roam free with other wild turkeys.
What are the odds that she survived and hatched out of this turkey that got hit on the side of the
I'm
road?
glad she didn't finish that sentence and make her part of the family dinner for Thanksgiving. Headlines next.
See website for details. BillsAppin.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, ready due, and the car payment's right around the corner? You need some extra cash.
You should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHeaven.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHeaven.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
All News 92.3 FM, powered by 1010 Win. All news, all the time.
Turn left on Pine Street. Turn right on South Ocean Avenue. Then turn right on Sunrise Highway.
Lauren Mamdani, Andrew Cuomo, and Curtis Lewa live on your TV, NBC4, and on live stream for the first New York mayoral debate. 1010 Wins covering it start to finish with our team of reporters. We'll start giving you more in the 3 o'clock hour. Marilyn Buckley's on it and a few others. Wanted to let you know, though, that we've been following this race since it became one. Eric Adams, as you know, bowed out after he couldn't find any traction for a return to City Hall. And while his departure from the race caused a good portion of voters to latch on to the other candidates, elections officials and analysts say its impact was minimal. That said, Andrew Cuomo made an appeal to Adams' supporters, and he's hoping to convince them tonight that he's a good alternative. Zoran Mamdani remains the front-runner, though, outpacing Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa by double digits at last check. He'll have to do some explaining as well, though, on matters concerning the police, the Jewish community, and controversial statements he's made in the past, which, the other candidates and the White House have made sure to bring up. And then Curtis Sliwa, the colorful founder of the Guardian Angels, hoping that you might make a slip that will allow them to see as they do in places of the city of New York. And it all starts at 7 tonight. Next week we'll have more later in the broadcast. As the candidates head for a stage that could make them all breaking. Stay with us. The NYPD gang database shrank by 40%, but guess what? Thousands of people are still on it because of coding errors. As the report of a watchdog that says the department's still kind of empty when it comes to its key reforms. Watchdogs say they found programming errors that kept people in the system longer than allowed, and they say they also found entries by officers and a failure to notify
In 1
parents
mile,
that their kids were
exit
at it.
right 2 Meadowbrook State Parkway North toward Mineola.
Decided to fix that part and notify guardians when anybody under 18 ends up on the TV. And the DOI says, yeah, they've made some substantial improvements, but more needs to be done about these databases. Lawyers for the legal defense part and others want the database to go away altogether, saying it leads to excessive stock. But police say they need the criminal group database to, help solve major crimes as well as to reduce shootings. On Long Island, they got the coolest things going on.
Mineola to Manid.
Says some kids got to see a glimpse of their future selves thanks to a new project.
The students ripped off the paper over their photos. 1, 2, 3.
Mineola to Manhit. Right?
Thanks to AI, doing what they want to be when they grow up. Because he wants to be a teacher. Matthew wants to be a voice actor.
U.S.-China trade war escalation, including draconian tariff threats, retaliatory export controls, and actions taken against suppliers. Automakers fearing global fallout, scrambling to get their hands on imported tech. Sources tell Bloomberg European automakers especially to hold an urgent meeting to fend off potential outages.
Police reported ahead.
Warning that switching suppliers of both rare earth materials and finished chip pieces around hours a day probably will take longer. Also means that September 1st early gains are now falling about 1%, now losing 416, NASDAQ down 228, S&P down 68.
No coffee now.
Affecting men of all ages, ED often results from having poor blood flow, which is associated with age, stress, or medical conditions such as diabetes and hypertension.